So if I don't say it in the end, Merry Christmas already.
Are you excited?
Huh?
Excited to be back, yeah?
Yeah, I enjoyed the World Cup as well, to be fair.
Insane.
Was good.
Quality results.
Really good. Well, I didn't think the final was going to be after 70 minutes. I'm saying,
Yeah.
and then it all went.
Yeah. My wife made a picture of me. I was sitting like this, like with the boy on my neck, like what's happening.
Yeah.
I was very. Nah, that's how finals should be, no?
Yeah, definitely.
Now we can say like, not a boring final. Like, let's take it from there.
Welcome back, everyone. First press conference after the World Cup. As usual with the Carabao Cup, it's an open press conference now, breakout. So, Vinny, do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, Pat, obviously the two clubs have come together this week and sent out an important message to the fans. I just wonder what importance you put on that message yourself, and also what responsibility the coaching staff and players have as well to really set the right tone in terms of their own behaviour.
Yeah, let me first say that it's very positive that both clubs are cooperating. Ferran and Billy made a good statement, I think. It was really clear. So that's the second positive. I think, so I worked at Porto for 7 years. I worked at PSV Eindhoven for 5 years. And the rivalry between PSV, Feyenoord and Ajax was from a different level. The rivalry between Porto, Benfica and Sporting was from a different level. But the only reason why it's a rivalry because the games matter, the games are decisive. So I really believe that we feel that in these games as well. As example, tomorrow is a decisive game, but we know that playing against City has this importance to. So, but with rivalry comes emotion. And that's good because we need emotion from the stands. We need emotion for our players. We know we need to feel that these games matter in each second of the game. The only problem with emotion is when there's no respect, it becomes really harmful, and that can't happen. And it happened. But I think to start my answer, just to relate again to the start of my answer was that I really think it's positive that both clubs are cooperating. That good statement. We know that. Oh, and I think because I name Benfica, I name Porto, I mean Feyenoord, PSV, Ajax. It's not specific to the clubs. It's a football problem. So, and that's really important as well. So it's good that both clubs are cooperating.
We look at team news. I just wonder, is there any news on when Jota could be expected back yet? Also, any news on when Luis Diaz could be expected back yet? And what scope is there, if need be, to move in the transfer market in January to maybe bring in reinforcements in the forward areas, or even bolster the midfield areas as well?
Yeah. So this is the press room. It's not the boardroom. We discuss these things in the boardroom. And next time when Jürgen sits here, just ask him. He will be open. About Luis, yeah, I have to say, no, we all know the impact he had on this team. It's not easy to come in and have an impact on this team, to take the team forward. He did. So it's for him, for the team, for him, it's really sad that it happened. And yeah, but he has this character, no? This smile and hard work, and he will take this time again to come back stronger. And if he can come back stronger, it will really help us. So sometimes, hopefully everything goes smooth and he will come back. Jota is in the time frame. So he was with us in Dubai. What's nice for a long-term injury that go out of this English weather or Kirkby weather, because that's even worse. Sunshine, be with the team. He was in all video meetings and we had a lot, so he was always there. So that was good for the team as well. And but it's the same time frame. Yeah.
So no definite.
No. And about the transfer window, we always ready. We always prepared. If the right player, right moment, right feeling, we always prepared. So.
And just in terms of the players who come back from the World Cup, I just wonder who is ready now to go straight back into action, and how ready is the squad to return to domestic action in a game that we've kind of spoken about? Is it, I suppose, a chance to lay down a marker?
It's new for us now. World Cup, middle of the season. A lot of the quality was very good. I think it was a winner in my opinion, but it gave us a chance to refresh, not just refresh the players, because everybody gets some time off, the ones who played in the World Cup, but also the ones, of course, who are not involved, to give time to refresh our principles on the pitch. We don't have time in the season to really train. You have 3 days, the boys are recovering. You have to be spot on in your coaching, you have to be spot on in the type of session you put on. There's no march, you have to be right. So it's not that you can give them real problems to solve with football because the next day you're playing, and that's possible in these kind of settings. It is, so give them real problems to solve together in a way, and then we can correct them, the ones who don't move in a coordinated way or don't play through our principles. So that was a benefit for sure. The ones who played, yeah, they have rhythm. They needed some time off as well, because we all know playing for your country is the most honorable thing I think there is in the football world. So it's nice for them to be able to do that. They made a lot of teams, a lot of people proud, the ones who played. So that was good. So they come back with a strong feeling. The ones who are already back, like Hendo, like Trent, like Ali, like Fabrizio, you see that they take a good energy and good tempo with them, and confidence with them. So that's important. But we had honestly, a really good training camp in Dubai. The togetherness, the spirit, the hunger, the passion, the fight. You see that this team wants to be 100% motivated and we have to be 100% motivated for City, but not only City, but especially for the second phase of this season.
Pep, as far as Liverpool and Man City are concerned, and this competition, you know how well City and Liverpool have done previously, and have done it in the early stages of the competition with not the full strength sides.
Yeah.
This time, is it going to be slightly different because it's City early on in the competition and because of the World Cup and the need to be fully at it for the second part of the Premier League season?
First, age is just a number for us, so that's really important to understand that we don't look to experience in that way. Let me say it like this. And if one thing this World Cup as well proves is that you need your whole squad. The teams who became successful needed the full squad. To put this in context, what I'm just said is that when we play League Cup, it's always in a very busy schedule. We play Champions League, Premier League, and we know we have to be top to win these games in these competitions. We cannot rest players, or we cannot. And then the League Cup comes in a time frame where we play every 3 days, and the boys have to be on their top to win games. So it's a perfect moment to use the full squad. Now it's a different situation, of course, because we have a long time off. The boys come back from the World Cup, and that's why I started with age is just a number. We still believe that we need to give our talents chances, not just against lower league opposition, but also against Premier League opposition, because we believe in them, and we want them to have challenges and difficulties and maybe struggle a little bit, because that only then you are improving the players. And my job, Jürgen's job, the club's job is in first place to improve our players and to improve the team, and that's what we always try to do, looking like that. Yeah.